What's up, guys? Bringing in another video today. Today we're actually going to be doing an install. We're going to be installing a new exhaust into my Matrix. So I just got the box yesterday. I opened it up, but I haven't even looked at it. I was waiting to show it to you guys as well. I got the exhaust system from Magnaflow, and I got it 2 days ago. They shipped it out yesterday morning, and it got here yesterday afternoon. I opened it up, but I didn't look at any of the parts or anything just because I was so excited. But I did want to open it up and share my first experience with you guys. So let's get to it. For this install, you're going to be needing these tools. Half like the instructions. You need a saw. I don't know exactly what this is called. You need a hacksaw. I broke mine. I got another one. A big saw. You need a torque wrench, a round file, punch, not a punch, a chisel, my bad. Looks like that. I got a flathead, a wrench, hammer, and a brake pad spreader. I use this to spread open the tubing for the Magnaflow exhaust pipes, and then torqued it down. I used the flathead for all the rubber hangers. I sprayed some also some WD-40. I sprayed WD-40 on the hangers, and then I put this through the hanger and the metal part, and then I kind of pried the hanger off the metal part. I use this to get off nuts and bolts. You don't really need the hammer, but just have it in case. You will also need jack stands and a jack to lift up the vehicle, or if you have a lift, that's fantastic. Here is the box. As you can see, I opened it, didn't mean to. Let's see what we got here. We got some good packaging. Looks like they did a dandy job with it. I don't know what this stuff is, foam, something. Can't really rip it out. Maybe I should open it on the other side. Alright, so I did see a little bit of the metal here, but there's our muffler. Trying to get this thing open. Oh yeah. There's our muffler right there. This piece is going to be sticking out the back of my car. This is going to be right underneath the bumper, and this is going to lead towards the front of the engine. There's more connection pieces here. So here it is, guys. Imagine if my car were right here in the back with, well, you'll see it soon, but this will be hanging out the back of the car. This will be right underneath the bumper. This leads straight towards the front, and that'll connect to the catalytic converter. Off the bat, taking off the wrap and stuff, this is beautiful, but taking a closer look, the welds seem like it could be a little better. I might just have it re-welded with some guys I know. But other than that, I mean, shipping was super fast. I feel like they probably just grabbed it off their shelves because it was already pre-made. And that's why it shipped out so fast, because you can't really make this in a day. But it is pretty cool that I got it super fast, and might do a little bit of cleaning just to clean out the pipes because they're a little dusty. Or I was getting a little worried there because I could not find the hardware in the box just because of that big thing right there. It's basically hidden. It was up against the box, but I found it. These are the hardware pieces. There's a hose clamp, an exhaust clamp right here, a U bolt. I don't know what it's for yet. I need to go and do some research under my car, but this is what I got so far. It came with some instructions as well. It's pretty cool. Alright guys, so I got my car in here. I got my wheel chocks for safety. I'm gonna put my jack stands underneath my car real quick, and I got all my parts right here ready to get set in here. Alright guys, so I got her lifted. I put my jack stand on the pinch weld, and I put an extra tire. I put a tire underneath my car for extra protection. I also have it jacked up on this side, so I put my jack on this side for extra protection. Off the bat, I noticed that stock exhaust systems usually have hangers, and what the hangers do is they hold the exhaust system in place. But I noticed that the new ones don't come with the rubber hangers, so I would recommend that if you do end up trying to install a new exhaust system into your vehicle, that you do keep an eye out for these hangers, because if they are cracked or messed up or broken or anything, then I would replace it immediately, just so you don't have to worry about it as much. Mine has a few here. I got one right there, and right there, and then two more on this one right here. But I'm gonna go ahead and take them off. Then we got that those bolts to unloosen. Leads up to right there, and then I'll get situated over there when I'm ready. Alright guys, so it took me a good 20 to 30 minutes with a water break to get this muffler undone. I put one of my tool cases and a bucket just for support, because I noticed that when, like, let's say if I took off this hanger, it would start to lean more on this side, which would cause stress on these hangers over here. The hangers themselves are actually rubber, so it causes stress on it, and it could possibly break if you don't have the proper support for your exhaust. But I did go ahead and get the back all finished up, so we're gonna pull it out right now. Alright guys, so this is the stock muffler compared to the Magnaflow muffler. The stock muffler has a lot more weight to it just because of the bulkiness. Also, one thing to notice is that these tubes are bigger than these ones. That would help with the sound and also proper airflow. The design on the right side of the muffler is a little different. So I opened up my instructions for the first time in my life, and I realized that I need to cut the exhaust at this point. That being, this side needs to go inside the tube, but where it is right here on the actual pipe, I'll show you right now. Need to cut right there. Alright guys, so I'm in my dad's truck. When I was in the middle of cutting it, and I was using the hacksaw, and as soon as I was about to finish off, it freaking snapped on me. So now I gotta go to AutoZone real quick, get a new hacksaw, come back and finish the job. And so that's the update real quick. Just want to keep you guys posted. Alright guys, we're back. We got the tools here. I got a new hacksaw, and then I got some filers just so I can clean up the cuts that I made. And what I got so far is that, getting close, super close, but that's when it broke off on me. So I'm gonna continue cutting right now guys, and I'll keep you guys updated. Alright, and here is the resonator. I think that's what it's called. So this is the stock resonator compared to the Magnaflow resonator. As you can see, it still has these hooks on the side, and then it has a longer tube compared to this one, just because I had to cut right here, which, if I say so myself, does not look that bad. If you can see it, yeah. Alright, so I went ahead and partially installed this. I didn't completely tack it down yet, just because I needed to make adjustments and stuff like that. So this is what it looks like so far. I put this part on top. No, my bad. I put this part on top of this part, and I'm gonna clamp it down with their hardware they gave me. As soon as I'm done installing the muffler as well. So that's what it looks like all the way to back there. And I will continue right now. This is what it looks like now. Looks very similar to stock. That's the hanger I was talking about. There's another one over there. And there's also a clamp. I clamped it on. The muffler connects to the I forgot what this is called, the resonator. And this clamp is specifically 40 foot-pounds. When you get to that part, it's gonna be 40 foot-pounds. For these front ones, they're gonna be around 30 to 35 foot-pounds. Me specifically, I put 34. But yeah, this is the part that I cut off from going towards here. So all this is still stock. That's a catalytic converter, and there's another one up here. I needed to cut off right there with the stock resonator, and I took the resonator off. It's almost like a jigsaw puzzle to get it out. It's not that hard though. And then I put this new one in, and then I had to adjust all the bolts. I had to adjust the hanger. I had to adjust how deep in the catalytic converter goes into the resonator. They have a little marking on the inside, so it'll stop you before you know it. But the same goes with the one over here. It has a little stopping point for you, so you don't have to continue and worry about it. But you do have to adjust a little to get proper fitment. So since I don't know what happened, but it didn't really clear over here, and it was touching the metal part right here. So I added a little spacer, a little metal spacer bracket that I just made right now, and it's pretty stuck in there just because it's tight. So I squeezed it in there, and now it's staying in there, so should be good. I'm gonna come back in like 2 or 3 weeks just to see if everything is still together. I mean, I know I did a good job and I did everything correctly, but I just want to be sure. I always gotta double check your work. But yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what it sounds like. And right now, it'll be the next 3 videos coming up. Alright, so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and show you what my stock exhaust sounds like currently at the moment. All I have is an intake installed right now, so that, I mean, it shouldn't really change the sound, but alright guys, so since we are in my garage, the sound is gonna you're gonna hear it a little different, just because when I did the first time with my muffler and resonator on outside, that was the sound of just starting up the car. Outside though, in the garage, you have more like reverb and stuff, so it'll sound a little different. But this is the startup without the muffler or resonator. So I have a little problem with the one up front. I sprayed it with the bubble check, and on top of the clamp. Now on the very top, closest to my car, there's a big bubble that ends up blowing every single time I spray. And how I'm gonna fix that is I'm gonna take it off real quick. I'm gonna sand it down with this right here, and then clean it off with the brass brush, and then put everything back together, and then put this on. What this does is it kind of acts as a adhesive or a sealant when you put it on, and it's resistant to high temperatures. So that's good for the exhaust part. But hopefully this will get everything situated, and we'll be back on our way to being done with this. Alright guys, so we got the finishing project here. It is getting close to dark, just because it took forever to put that weld on, and then not the weld, it's like a putty, and it goes on, seals the exhaust leaks. Well, you can't see anything right now, but seals the exhaust leaks, and it takes a while to dry, like an hour or two. I let mine dry for an hour, but right now I'm just gonna test drive it. I'll let you guys hear it real quick, and then I think that'll be it. Here's how it looks now. Hope you guys enjoyed the video of this quick review and install. Took me all day, but it was definitely worth it. Can't wait to start driving this around and see what power it has in it. So if you like the videos, like, subscribe, comment. Come back next video. See you guys later. Alright guys, one last quick run through. Just wanted you guys to hear what it sounds like as I'm driving. I have my front windows rolled down. Oh, shucks.